this completed drawing, it looks fairly symmetrical, but when we check it out a little bit closer, you can see that the distances between the red and the blue are all pretty even here between the blue and the green. But when we look here at the blue and the purple, the dark blue and the purple here, you can see right here we're just barely touching this one circle. But if we go down to the bottom, you can see that this dark blue is actually covering a lot of the purple, which means that we got off center with this one. Let me show you how I would fix that, or at least try to. We're going to open up layer 5, which is, as we can see, this big layer here. And I'm going to go down to the guideline. Now its opacity is actually 0, which by unlocking this one line and selecting it, I can see the path that allows for this duplication. And you can see that the center of this path is off. And if I move it down, then I've got a much better sense of this one is just barely touching the purple there, as well as at the top. So that amount of symmetry just with a simple move allows us to rotate this with less spin. I say less because I'm seeing some problems with the animation, even though these look okay. So still tracking down why this would be the case. This line right here, being right in the center, doesn't really fit with what we know about how this is created. Let me go ahead and change the opacity and you can see what I mean. If I bring that up a little bit, you're seeing the red path not perfectly centered with the gray one. So this actually needs to be moved over a little bit as well in order to have it really be symmetrical. So I'm moving it over until now each of these bands, pairs of red, are on equal sides of the gray. So this is really the location for the blue in order for it to be able to spin well, I believe. And I'm reducing the opacity back to 0 so that those don't show up, locking it, and then collapsing that layer. So if I hit Control 0, it looks pretty much the same, but again, it's equidistant from the ring inside. If I see any other problems, I'll try and fix those as well, but this is how you can do some minor fixes if you do get too close to that midnight line and throw off your symmetry.